All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics Inc. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. Hope you guys find this video helpful and informative. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's see what this chart has to say. So, Sorrento has had, obviously, a bearish run for some time. I mean, it's been since August that it had its highs. And since the middle of August, it's fallen since $20 and some change, and it reached all the way down to lows of 583. It hung out sideways for a while. It spiked up and it reached $11 and it leveled off. It reached it again and it dipped and it reached lows here of $8.52. And since then, we have had a bullish run. A couple days ago, earlier this week, Sorrento has had a bullish run again, to the point that it crossed the 50-day moving average, and now we're well above it. And the question is, could the bulls continue this run? So 50-day moving average right now is 957. Very important number. I'd keep that in mind. That is the number that lets us know where we're at on this chart. Are we above it or are we below it? Obviously, right now, the bulls are above it. We are above the 50-day moving average, and that is good news for the bulls. So let's move this to its new locations. Resistance level was broken through. It's going to be a narrow stretch, and our support has slightly moved as well. And we're going to see what is important for tomorrow. So for the bulls to continue this run, obviously their main goal is breaking through the highest point of the day, and that was 1048. They need to break through 1048. Now, they leveled off at 1018. We're well above the 50-day moving average, but 1048 does need to be broken through at some point in the near future so this can continue the momentum that it's created and hit newer highs and new resistance levels. Now, before that, they have to break through the first resistance level that is very important and closest to the closing price, and that is 1029. The bulls need to break through 1029, turn that into a support so they can start to work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels. If they don't accomplish that, obviously the 50-day moving average will start to catch up to the price in the meantime, but for the bulls to continue their momentum, work their way up, and we have a sense of direction as investors of where this is going, the bulls need to break through 1029, turn that into a support, and start to work their way up to newer highs. Now, on the other spectrum of things, we have what the bulls do not want to happen and what the bears are trying their best to do, since the bulls have reappeared and broke through the 50-day moving average and are now in bullish territory. So the bears are going to want to break through support. And this is the lowest point reached after leveling off, and that is 996. The bears want to break through 996, which is our support level here, and try to tear this down closer to the 50-day moving average that I had stated earlier, which is 957. Now, between 957 and 996, there is a window of uncertainty, but within that gap, you can see the behavior of the stock. Are the bears tearing this down fairly quickly? Are the bulls trying to reappear after breaking through the support level of 996? And those are the things as investors you should be analyzing to see what is going on. So I want to emphasize how important it is to pay close attention to the behavior when it gets closer to 996. And if it breaks through it, what is going on between 957 and 996 in this area. Because if this is moving fairly quickly down, the bears are accomplishing their goal. Now, if it kind of hangs out there and the bulls start to reappear, they could be on their way back, and then their next goal would be, again, breaking through 1029 and turning it into a support, and there will be a recovery. But just because the bears break through 996 doesn't mean that this reached bearish territory, because again, the 50-day moving average is still below that point, and that just means that the bears are getting closer to it, but we're still in bullish territory. Now, if this starts to work its way down fairly quickly and closer after breaking through 996 to the 50-day moving average of 957, then you'll want to see one of the lowest points after this bullish run continued, and that is below the 50-day moving average slightly, and that's 952, and that's a support to pay close attention to, because once that is broken through, the bears have accomplished breaking through a support level in bearish territory, and they broke through the 50-day moving average, getting themselves into bearish territory on their way down to newer lows and new support levels. As always, I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and I meant you all well. If you feel encouraged or inclined to subscribe, please do so, but don't forget to click on the bell by turning on all notifications to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. I highly encourage you to check it out. Very great information in there talking about the S&P 500 and the dates that the Federal Reserve is pumping the market. I've chosen the S&P 500 because there's a lot of blue chip stocks and strong foundational companies within America that are actually taking advantage of this opportunity, and their stocks rise on the scheduled dates, usually from 30 cents all the way upwards to $3. I've seen it myself, I've experienced it myself, and I'm here to share it with you guys. Obviously, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm not guaranteeing profits, but I've seen for myself, obviously, 30 cents to $3 per share in profits. It doesn't sound like a lot, but per share, that does add up. Another thing as well, I'm just here to enlighten everyone and talk about something that a lot of people are overlooking or missing out on, so that you guys can go ahead and use this vital information to go ahead and maximize profits, minimize losses, and go into your research and due diligence, right? And from that point forward, you guys can rationalize and make your own decisions as investors if you want to go ahead and check it out or watch it from the sidelines and see how it reacts. And once you figure it out, you'll see for yourself if it's something you want to participate in doing. I'm just here to enlighten you guys so that we can all maximize profits, minimize losses, and I'm just here to help. So hope you guys find that video helpful and informative as well. Click on it. If it hasn't already popped up, it should be popping up soon. And don't miss out on that information. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.